Welcome into Just 5 minutes for me to pontificate gas bag on something that is on my mind. And it's hard to let go of major championship golf and how it happens and who won and why they won. And even though the person who won the US Open is not somebody who's been a star in the game of golf, what he did was star-like. And I want to take you back. If you remember, if you're old enough to have remembered the first time that Tom Brady found himself in a Super Bowl, he had a very modest profile. And I promise you, I'm not trying to project that J.J. Spaun is Brady in waiting. But when he stood on that field late in that game as a decided underdog under center against the St. Louis Rams, the greatest show on turf, John Madden, arguably, he was the most entertaining. You could also say he was the most astute analyst that ever did professional football. He said, you know what, just get to overtime. Just get to overtime. Whatever you got to do. If you get a first down, great. And then Tom Brady started to matriculate the New England Patriots down the field in the Superdome. And all of a sudden you could hear it in his voice and you could hear it in his thoughts that Tom Brady was doing something to John Madden that probably nobody could have. He was changing his mind because he was making plays. He was doing things that were not necessarily associated with somebody of his ilk, because at the time he had a modest profile. He was the game manager. They won with defense. And all of a sudden, here he is moving the New England Patriots across midfield to where John Madden is saying out loud to Pat Summerall, I really cannot believe what I'm watching. And as they turned it over to Adam Vinatieri, he said, that was amazing. And then Vinatieri made the kick, and obviously Brady went on to be Brady. I don't know what J.J. Spaun is going to go on to be, but what I know is what he did on Sunday is amazing shit. It really is. Because the guy bogeyed 5 of his first 6 holes. And that's when you say to someone like J.J. Spaun, nice knowing you. Thanks for the memories. Hey, you still shot 66 in that bogey-free round on Thursday. If Scotty Scheffler bogeyed 5 of his first 6 holes, we would continue. The people on the air and the people watching, he's still in it. He's still in it. He's not that far off. I mean, he's only 4 back. But with someone like J.J. Spaun, you eliminate him. But he didn't eliminate himself. And so after the weather delay and when he went out there, things started to go in his direction. And they went in his direction because he did what Branch Rickey said many, many decades ago, that luck is the residue of design. So when he made that putt on the 12th hole, you're going, okay, he's alive. He's got a chance. And then he kept hitting good shots. And then he overcame hitting a really poor tee shot on 15 to make what was kind of like that US Open bogey, where he never eliminated himself altogether, because doubles are haymakers late. Just ask Sam Burns. So then he gets to 16, and he makes a rock-solid par, and then he stands on the 17th tee. And this is where I get the chill moments, because you go, okay, this is the moment of truth, and he hits a BB, a seed, a tracer, a shot of a lifetime onto the green on the 17th hole. And he 2-putts for birdie, which allows him to then stand on the 18th tee as the leader of the United States Open. And at that point, you're going, well, the gravity and the weightiness of all of this is going to get to him. And he's going to smother one left or he's going to wipe one right. You know what he did? He piped it. And then what did he do after that? Well, why not just go ahead, not just cozy it up there and 2-putt and have this kind of mundane, hey, he won the US Open. No, just make a 65-footer to pull the curtain. I don't know what's going to happen with J.J. Spaun from now going forward. I got a feeling beyond being on a U.S. Ryder Cup team that he's going to win more in the future, but that doesn't matter. What he did was have a hero moment for a guy that you never looked at as being that, which just goes to show you, if you watch this show long enough, people will become stars that you never thought would be. That is Just 5. Thanks, J.J. Spaun.